So me and my buddy Dylan, we had a thought experiment. We said, why don't we try to get to the bottom of why Levon is not fixing his sleep schedule, why he is essentially not playing video games with us, which is the main reason. That's our main problem with Levon, right? So we devised a couple of questions. So on screen you'll see text of questions that we've come up with for Levon unknowingly. Now I warn you, some of these things are pretty hard to see. Some of these questions are pretty rough. We're just gonna drive through it. We're gonna enter the mind of Levon. Why don't you come to the chat? Oh, see this. This is evidence. This.
What?
He said, "Hang on." Sus? A little sus?
Hang on for what? Hang on for not wanting to hang out with my two best friends.
Oh, got him. All right. So while he's taking his sweet last time, I'm gonna go vape real quick.
All right. Are we still recording though?
Huh?
Are we still recording though?
Yes. I don't want to stop and then him come in the chat.
Yeah.
We need everything we got.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so clearly, as you can see, I'm wearing my glasses, which I use for editing videos. I sent this video out to a few of my connects on YouTube, and they simply said, you cannot show this. Levon repeats the N-word over and over again. He is constantly masturbating. There's full frontal male nudity. We cannot show this. So I ended up covering all the bad stuff with a video of me playing Donkey Kong, and so a lot of this video is going to be edited down, which this has been pretty much years in the making to make this video, to make it happen. So just bear with me, guys. Just know that when you're seeing a Donkey Kong video, there is some effed up S happening. Okay, thank you. Roll the clip.
Bro.
Levon,
Hello.
how are you, sir?
I'm here.
Oh yeah, just same old, huh? Just party all night, sleep all day. Hell yeah.
You know me, brother.
Yeah.
Life's
Just as good.
a fucking party, man. Dig it.
Levon, what is your favorite video game?
One I always go back and play is Super Mario World.
Really?
That's a much
I thought
more
you hated
vanilla answer than
platformers.
I would have expected you to give, but
Nah.
I'll agree with that.
Oh, I'm going back, bro. I'll play through Super Mario World at least once a year, probably. So now I'm like,
Levon, what happened to that tooth?
Yeah, it was my favorite too.
Yeah, it was my favorite tooth.
that was my eating tooth.
Not no more.
Yeah.
See, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the tooth.
What
What happened to it?
Oh, that.
Yeah, what happened to it?
I was born like this.
Dylan was asking, and I didn't know. I didn't remember what happened.
I was born like this.
Really? Never noticed that before.
Dylan, I'm nice that you see me for as a person and not just an image,
And not just the tooth.
not just a pretty
Yeah.
face.
So this next question we just threw in there for just the shits and giggles, just to throw them off our trail in case he was on to us or whatever, but something interesting happened. Check it out.
What's a race car? What's a race car?
What is a race car?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of race we talking here?
Oh,
The best-
you went.
the best
Because
one.
you could race any car.
Yeah. I used to be
Now,
friends with this kid.
Just because you could race like 2 PT Cruisers, but would you call them race cars?
Yeah.
Discuss.
Also, here's the one thing. Did you know that race car spelled backwards is still race car? But race car sideways is how Paul Walker died.
But-
Levon, why do you get all the ladies? That's what I want.
Yeah, why do you?
Yeah.
Well, when you're me and you live carefree, it's not all glory. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes.
That seems intentionally cryptic. I thought you got all the ladies because you ate ass. I thought that was.
So just for context, what you're hearing right now is Levon's hit single, I Eat Ass. And it's pretty much explains it all. So enjoy.
Oh,
Did you establish that?
no. I get all the bitches because I eat it.
Oh, okay. There's a difference.
Now the ladies, they drive a man crazy.
Now, just for context, I had just told him I got a haircut. I had said nothing about shaving my balls. And this is clearly him shave shaming me that I want to trim up. I want to look good. I want to look presentable to my significant other. This is classic Levon. This is Levon to a T. Just, you'll see what I mean.
Man, how come? God, every time Justin shaves his balls, it's fucking weird.
I don't. I haven't. This is the first time
That's
in
really-
like a year, probably. Just because
That
of
just made it sound like you're just in the middle of some random activity and you just drop it and do it like Justin just shaved his balls. So it was like, what? How do you know? And you're like, I just know.
All right, there's a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
I know my man like to keep it clean down there.
Yeah.
Aubrey makes me. A lot of times I neglect it. I love you. Make me trim up, clean up.
You said I hate
Yeah.
something.
Huh?
You said Aubrey hates blah blah blah.
Like getting my hairs in your mouth.
Oh, well, when they're really long, yeah.
Ah, you dirty
It's
dog.
getting like
Yeah.
too long.
Hey. And what a beautiful response from such a beautiful lady. But then things take a turn for the worst when we ask a question about VR chat. Dude, I want to
What'd you
get
say,
into
guys?
the VR chat.
What's going on? It's furries. Yeah, you know, it's all furries.
And that's what I'm trying to get to, the furry world.
No, you don't want. Why? No. The last time I fucking called out the furries, the dude started fucking playing some recording of the N-word over and over and over at me until I left the room.
No.
I was like, man, like, I wanted to throw hands with him, but I was like,
Hell no.
These are virtual hands. I can't fucking.
Throwing virtual hands in VR chat.
You know, I tried to box in the virtual realm, but one time I tried to box God, I won. Yeah, he didn't show up.
Just like Aaron.
No, I didn't beat up Aaron.
Now what I just said right there, brought up Aaron. that struck a nerve with Levon. This goes back to when we were kids. Levon got in a fight with Aaron. Levon won, and I don't think he's ever been able to let that go. I think it's lived with him his whole life, and I mean, it sucks. It sucks to go through something like that, but these are all the things that add up the equation to the psyche of Levon, and I think it's important to know. There you have it.
I've seen on Facebook now that he's like been doing the stock exchange shit or something. I don't know if he's been invested in stocks.
Oh, you got him on your Facebook?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of kids. He's married
Tell
to some
him-
Mexican lady.
Tell him I'm sorry.
So this is it. This is us popping the big question: Why are you not playing video games? Why can you not fix your sleep schedule? We're just throwing it in there. This is the Tour de France. This is our Michelangelo question, and he really knocked it out of the park on this one.
I'll tell you one thing. Me and Justin definitely had a late start to things. Just couldn't like get it together.
Yeah, I know. Unless sleep schedule's just been kind of. How's your sleep schedule, Levon?
Bro, I've been up since 2 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I'm fighting to stay awake because I figure if I can just stay up till like 10 or 11, be good. I'll fall asleep, wake up at a normal time.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're trying to get that sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not really getting there.
No, I get
But
it.
It ain't that much longer though. It's 8 o'clock.
yeah, but I got really high.
He's the
You're
wind
like-
beneath your wings.
You're like the sleepy Joe who can't get a sleep schedule right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Levon, what would you do if you had a regular sleeping time, just like a 9 to 5? That's not right. Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah, what would be your regular sleep schedule?
What would you do with all that time?
I would be awake to play games with the boys instead of games by myself.
Time is pretty crazy. We've been playing Chrono Trigger and learning about time travel a little bit, and
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
yeah. Apparently, you can save all the cats you want, but you don't check up on a girl that you just accidentally bumped into, you go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of time travel, you ever read about Rocco's Basilisk?
Now this is where things take a more sinister turn. The things you're about to see you cannot unsee. If you don't think you can do it, I don't blame you for stopping the video right here, right now, and getting out of here while you still can. If you go forward with this video, I am not liable, and I have warned you. This is Levon.
No, do tell.
Be wary of that shit, because there could be a computer in the future that will punish you for not helping it today.
What is it?
And just being aware of its existence now, I've doomed you. It's about an AI to be brought into existence.
And who's bringing this AI into existence? Did you post it in the chat?
It's a metaphorical AI.
Oh.
I thought experiment of all time. Slenderman, Smile Dog, Goatsy. These are some of the urban legends spawned by the internet. Yet none is as all powerful and threatening as Roku's Basilisk. For Roku's Basilisk is an evil godlike form of artificial intelligence, so dangerous that if you see it or even think about it too hard, you will spend the rest of eternity screaming in its torture chamber. It's like the videotape in The Ring. Oh, great, Levon. Even death is no escape. For if you die, Roku's basilisk will resurrect you and begin the torture again. Are you sure you want to keep reading? Because the worst part is that Roku's basilisk already exists, or at least it already will have existed, which is just as bad. Roku's basilisk exists at the horizon where philosophical thought experiment blares into urban legend. The basilisk made its first appearance on the discussion board Less Wrong, a gathering point for highly analytical sorts interested in optimizing their thinking, their lives, and the world through mathematical and rationality. Okay, so
Here's something you're forgetting, though. None of that applies to you if you're too stupid to understand it.
No, it totally does. It totally
I'm
does.
I'm way too dumb to know anything he was talking
As
about.
long as you don't do anything to hinder its progress.
Oh, I don't fuck with computers.
So, all right. So,
No,
what it's saying is that there is an AI that somebody's going to make. Either they've made it or they're going to make it. And it could resurrect you and torture you for not helping it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter when you died. So you could die right now, and then it's created in 2121 and 100 years from now. And
actually, yeah, it's not that it wouldn't hurt you just for not helping it. If you're aware of it and you don't work tirelessly to help bring it into existence, it will come back to harm you when it comes into existence.
Great.
Because you didn't. Because it's supposed to be a benevolent AI to do good for the world, and in a rogue sort of act that you didn't help the AI to bring its good self into the world, that it would come back and punish you. So if you aren't working tirelessly, now that you're aware of its existence, that the possibility of the AI existing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
So
to
you doomed us.
No.
Essentially, is what you're saying. So yeah, you heard that right. He put all of us in danger, and he's probably ruined your life now. Let's hear his response.
Yeah. I am 31 years old.
So in short, do I think Levon is a danger to himself or society? No to himself. Society, I don't think is ready for Levon, if I'm being honest with you. Will he change his sleep schedule? Well, as the date of recording this, Levon has been playing video games with us on a normal hour, and I think he's getting there. I think he's doing better. We've been playing Valheim and trying to get into that. I think he might be turning a new leaf, but I just don't know. Time will tell, you know. But for right now, that's the saga of Levon, and I'm just gonna put a pin in this book right here, and maybe we'll revisit it on a future day.